What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You saw the title, and yeah, for a while I really got away from wearing gym fragrances, well, fragrances to the gym in general. And I'm not your typical guy that wears fragrances to the gym. A lot of you watching this, y'all are looking for compliments and looking to hit on girls and stuff. I ain't at the gym for that. I'm at the gym to train. So when I wear something, I'm either A, testing something on my hands from a video I did that morning, or I just want something light, fresh, maybe 2, 3 sprays or something weak and just really fresh. Just a hygiene, psychological thing, just to be fresh kind of thing. Uh, I've been getting back to that a little bit more. I still don't wear something to the gym every time I train. I train 5 days a week. I don't wear a fragrance to the gym 5 days a week. But I get asked about it enough to where there are a few that have changed. A lot of, tried and true ones for me, but there are a few that changed over the last 2 years that, yeah, what the hell, I guess we can go ahead and talk about what I like to wear anyways, and what I would recommend if you have a similar philosophy to me, that you're not at the gym to pick up women, you're at the gym to clang and fucking bang and build muscle, right? So, for you guys, let's talk about these 10. Stay tuned. Starting with Cologne Pacific Chill, that until Afnan Rare Reef came around, I thought was my favorite. And honestly, because it's so light and fresh, I still would say it's the better choice for the gym over Rare Reef, because Rare Reef's an extrait. It's rich, it's thick, it's really strong. I don't like really strong fragrances at the gym. Average performance is what I get out of Lucianno Coastal Breeze, and I think it's just right. This is perfect for the gym. This gives you that tropical, fruity, fresh, aquatic green smell. Up Pacific Chill, it's a little more on the synthetic side. But man, this is like gym scent in a bottle for what I'm looking to wear. This is some really, really good stuff. You still might end up getting the occasional compliment depending on having a conversation with someone, whatever. If somebody happens to smell me like, oh, you smell great, I'm not going to be like, oh, don't tell me that. We're here to train. I'm not going to do that. I always welcome things like that. Just not searching for it was my point in the title, the intro. But this is kind of more of a go-to than most at this point. When I'm thinking, I kind of want to wear something today, this is usually the first one that pops in my head. I just do like 2 sprays, just something light and fresh. I don't really smell it for long after because it's just a little bit. But if you like that fresh, tropical, aquatic smell, man, this is a really good one. Very similar to Pacific Chill. It's Luciano's Coastal Breeze. A little bit of lime, nice and fresh, watery, a little woodsy. We've got Coach Blue. Very cheap, very fresh, on the lighter side of performance. It's like a 4-hour fragrance in longevity. Nothing crazy in power and performance, but it smells really good. It's perfect for a refresher. You can, if you're the type that goes to the gym before work in the morning, this is perfect to freshen up after you train and you're heading to the gym. Man, because it's really good. Nice musky, a little hint of like a green spiciness to it, but very lime, citrus dominant in the opening. This stuff smells fantastic. This one does not get talked about because it's not the strongest performer. These slightly weaker fragrances do have application and function in your lifestyle. When it comes to the gym, fragrances like this, I think, are ideally suited for that. Whether it's just to run errands, whether it's just to keep in your bag because you just like the way it smells and you don't mind refreshing while you're at work, or just to freshen up before and after the gym. I think Coach for Men Blue is literally built for it. Now, this one's got a little bit of strength to it, a little bit of power, a little bit of pop. I wouldn't call it a beast by any means, but it's one of the newest CK1 flankers that I think is just great for those that like the original but desire a little more out of the original's profile. This is CK1 Essence de Parfum. I believe it's Essence de Parfum is specifically what it's called, but CK1 Essence. It's on the stronger side. It has that 90s citrus green, fresh, watery, musky smell. Very familiar, very timeless type of scent profile. It's just a little bit richer and a little bit stronger than the original. Smells very, very similar to the original CK1. I would encourage getting this 10 out of 10 times over the original CK1. You can get this one pretty affordably in that $30 range. And it's kind of bang for your buck. If you like that style and kind of want the ultimate version, I guess, of CK1 is kind of how I look at it. This is the one you're going to want. Another one that doubles great is an everyday work scent for somebody that likes just that nice, fresh, masculine smell that the 90s was really good for. There was a heyday for this kind of scent profile, and it's kind of having a rebirth. And fragrances like CK1 Essence are leading the charge. When in doubt, you can never go wrong. Nautica Voyage. It always works. Yeah, we got the Intense now. That's great, you know. It's fantastic. I literally wore it yesterday. It's right here. It's really good, but I think for the gym, the lighter, fresher of the two is the way to go. Crisp green apple. No, it does not smell like cucumber to me. I love that I've stirred some shit with people because I'm like, I don't get what y'all are talking about. It doesn't smell like cucumber. And I had a dude in the comments the other day. He's like, I work in a kitchen and I've smelled them side by side. Oh, you've smelled a cucumber like 90% of the rest of the adults in the world? Good for you, sir. I work in a kitchen. I know what a cucumber smells like. Well, I'm an adult that buys groceries. I know what a cucumber smells like. I've had a salad before. You know, like that's my rebuttal, you know? So I don't agree with everybody, and it pisses everybody off that I don't think it smells like cucumber. There's other fragrances that have more dominant cucumber. I think because the green apple note and the green notes aren't sweet, it's kind of this mixture that kind of gives off that smell to some. So I'm not saying that's not what you smell. I'm saying it's not what I smell. I'm not saying anybody's wrong. I'm just saying I disagree. And it's funny because everybody's like, no, it is this. I just don't smell it that way. That's all it is. It's just a disagreement. Agree to disagree. Nobody's getting hurt in this situation, guys. Stop taking it so seriously. Again, I get a crisp edge to it. Green notes, green apple. Lotus gives that fresh, floral, aquatic, watery smell. It's a nice, clean, musky scent as it dries down. A decent performer, too. Amazon's highest selling fragrance ever. It's perfect for the gym. I always get about 5 or 6 hours out of this one. It's actually really strong for about an hour, hour and a half. It's a good fragrance. I don't care what anybody says. It's a good fragrance. I think it's good for anything and everything, and one of the things it's best for, definitely to wear it to the gym. This is like a gym icon when it comes to men's fragrances, I think. The original Nautica Voyage. Now, you might still get some compliments with this one. I mean, probably the most complimented fragrance of the bunch because it's got pretty good performance and it's an Invictus Aqua style scent profile. It is Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. Hard to not like this fragrance. 6+ hour range and longevity. Pretty stout for about an hour and a half. So, you know, people are going to smell you. They just will. If you spray this on and within 30 minutes you're in the door at the gym, walking by people, training next to people, having a conversation, checking in at the front desk, whatever, somebody's going to smell you. Whether they say something or not, who knows, but this one's got a little bit of pop and strength coming off the skin. Fresh grapefruit, fresh watery, not really all that salty, but freshwater aquatic, very woodsy, clean and musky, a little hint of floral to make it powdery. Still one of the best smelling fresh fragrances of all time, I think. The hype, I think, should never die on this one. It is that good. I think it's a perfect everyday scent. It's great for the summertime. Those that really want people to tell them they smell good, those that are legitimately fishing for compliments, just works so well. And then for the gym, if you just want to be that guy where you just, you know you're the best smelling guy at the gym, no matter what sweet fragrance they're wearing. Because a lot of guys wear these strong ass sweet fragrances. I don't do that kind of stuff. I don't like the powerful, super powerful stuff. But I tell you what, you wearing this, it's hard to argue with, you know, not being the best smelling guy in the room, right? Even at the gym. I think it's really good for a lot of things, but it's definitely good for the gym. Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. An affordable dupe of afternoon swim, because not everybody wants to spend Louis Vuitton money for a designer fragrance. Or Bleu de Chanel L'Exclusif, which is almost Louis Vuitton money for designer fragrance. Same concept, basically. Stag Quatre from Paris Corner. Just like the color of the bottle, it's fresh mandarin orange, super clean and musky. There's a little bit of ginger that brightens it up. It's a Brox, and it's bright, fresh, really good. Really good if you like a good orange note. This is so good. It's chemically synthetic, sure, but super fresh, decent performer. You don't need a lot of sprays. You'll go nose blind to it. You'll think it's weak, but it's actually just the ambroxan, the synthetic nature of the aroma that's just going to wear your nose out really fast. This stuff's actually really freaking good. I love it. It's my favorite of the four still. I like to wear this one out the shower. Haven't really worn it during the summer casually, but for the gym, yeah, for the gym and fresh out the shower, this is really, really good stuff. I would strongly encourage, if you're a big fan of orange citrus, which is my favorite citrusy note, my favorite fruity note being mango in a perfume, but as far as citruses, definitely an orange kind of guy, and this one's some really good stuff. It's Paris Corner's Stag Quatre. Now here's another one for those of you that like the fresh stuff and still want the compliments at the gym, because I got to cater to everybody here. Because I have worn this one a few times to the gym here in this year. It's really good. It's really good. I love what it's duping. I still encourage getting the original over it, but I don't mind the redundancy of having the clone too, because Khadlaj Island is that good. You get the citrus, the fruity pineapple, the fresh green, the powdery floral, and tonka bean. It's all here. The sweetness, it's smooth. It's a decent performer. Beautiful atomizer and bottle. God, it is so freaking good. It's so good. It's tropical, fruity, fresh. It's so hard not to like this damn fragrance. It's Le Beau Le Parfum, the best dupe of Le Beau Le Parfum, in my opinion. And I haven't tried them all, but I'm sorry. I don't know how you top this. It's actually a little bit smoother than actual Le Beau Le Parfum, because Jean Paul Gaultier fragrances are very chemically synthetic. I find this is slightly smoother, and you get this one in that $30 to $40 range when you can find it in stock. This stuff sells like hotcakes. It's super popular for a reason. It is that good. It is that good. It does pop off the skin. That's what I'm saying. Those of you that are kind of looking for the compliment at the gym, look for them 45-pound plates, pimping. You know what I mean? Don't really, but if they happen, this is one that'll make it happen a lot easier than others. I'm not guaranteeing it's going to happen here. No fragrance can guarantee that. But has a strong possibility and probability of getting a compliment because it just smells so damn good and it pops off the skin pretty well. Because if you're at the gym for 2 hours, and you put it on 20 minutes before you got there, it's pumping off your skin, especially if you're heating up and sweating, body temperature's going up. This stuff's going to cook off of your skin. So keep that in mind. You don't need to bathe in it because your body temperature is going to go up. Remember that when you're spraying your fragrances for the gym. Pro tip, you don't need to bathe in it like you've been programmed to do the rest of the time with fragrances. You don't need to bathe in it because your body temperature, if you're training hard, you know what I mean? If you're not doing 30 sets of phone in between each working set, you're gonna just, whatever fragrance you're wearing is going to pump off of your skin. And this one definitely does that. It's Khadlaj Island. In my opinion, the most tried and true gym scent of all time, the greatest, probably the greatest freshie ever. My vote, gets my vote. Versace Man Eau Fraiche. And everything that smells like it. Versace Man Eau Fraiche is so freaking good. That slightly sour citrus, fresh, aquatic, a little hint of spiciness, very musky. Another one, highly complimented. It's so good. What an icon. What an icon. I really, if there was a vote for greatest fresh fragrance, men's fresh fragrance of all time, I would vote this number one. I probably would. I really can't think of one I would put over it for just iconic, tried and true, works for everything. Like if there's that one fresh fragrance to just wear every day of your life, or that one fresh fragrance to have in your collection, if you can only have one fresh fragrance, kind of hard to argue against this one. It smells great. It works with everything. It's a decent performer. It's highly attractive for you as the wearer. It's highly attractive and charismatic to those around you. Good compliment getter for those of you that are interested in that kind of stuff. And again, I'm not interested in getting a compliment. I don't shy away from them. It's great to talk about my fragrance when it happens. Thank you. I think it smells great too. I'm glad you enjoy it. But this is too good. This is too good for way more than just the gym, but it's actually perfection for the gym in many ways because I don't think there's a better smelling fragrance to wear to the gym. If it was ranked, it would be number one as far as best smelling to wear to the gym. Probably this. We've got Versace. Oh, come on, you got to focus for me. Versace Man Eau Fraiche. For those of you business professionals that like to work out before you go to work and you still want something that's kind of got somewhat of a professional smell, not just a basic freshie, you're going to need to refresh, but I think it's perfect for that because it's not too strong while you're at the gym. It's Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger. My favorite fragrance ever. You get that green, bitter, fresh, spicy, citrusy, slightly woodsy. It's got that polo shirt type of feel to it, polos and Oxfords, but it still managed to be fresh. It's only like a 3-ish hour fragrance in longevity, so it's not really strong. So you will need to refresh and you'll have the bottle with you, obviously. So it's no big deal. If you have it with you at the gym in your bag, it can go with you to work too, so you can refresh. But this one I think works seamlessly. It transitions seamlessly from the gym to the office. If you're the type that you're at the gym, 4:30, 5:30 in the morning before you head to the office, or those of you in the car business because you're not at the dealership at 6 in the morning. Let's say you got to be there at 7:30, 8 o'clock range. You're at the gym at 6, 5:45, something like that. Perfect timing, perfect fragrance for that. Just know you're going to have to refresh throughout the day, but man, it does the trick. It offers that slight semi-professional profile to it, like it's a little bit more serious without being obviously a serious, overly masculine profile, but men's fragrance clearly, but men's fresh fragrance with a little bit of character to go beyond the gym, if that makes sense. So again, that's Tommy Cologne. Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger. And just my personal favorite, because it literally checks all the boxes for the gym. It's really good for a short amount of time. It's a blue fragrance that has the appeal, and it's cheap. What more can you ask for? Abercrombie and Fitch First Instinct Blue, still my favorite gym scent of all time. Get that to focus. There we go. I love this one. I've been through a 30 ml. I have another 30 ml that's like halfway through. I got a decent little dent in this 100 ml. I like it. It's 2 to 3 spray fragrance. Lasts like 3 hours. It's like 30 to 45 minutes of like really strong projection. It's one of those shower gel Dylan Blue type fragrances. A lot of green, spicy elements with the ambroxan smell and the shower gel smell, the citruses, all that good stuff. It's fantastic. For me, even though I say Versace Man Eau Fraiche is the best freshie ever made, I think it's the perfect gym fragrance for so many people because it can go with so much of your day beyond the gym. For me, my favorite to actually wear has always been this. And I haven't been wearing it much lately, but all time, it's my favorite gym fragrance ever. It literally checks all of my personal boxes for what I want in a gym fragrance. Because again, I'm not the type that's looking to wear a fragrance that's, a beast. And I'm still gonna spray it rather heavy. And I'm not that guy at the gym. I don't do that kind of stuff. That's after the gym for me. That's out in the regular world. Out in the gym, I'm just looking for fresh, clean, smells good. Somebody happens to smell me like, good. A guy that doesn't stink at the gym. He's got his deodorant and a decent fragrance on. If that's the compliment I get, and you don't even tell me, but that's what you're thinking, boy, am I happy with that. Because there's some dudes, a little rancid smelling with the BO coming off of them. And it's like, man, when's the last time you showered? You naturally get that nasty from 3 exercises. You smell worse than a high school locker room after a football game. Like I walk by some dudes where it's like, ho. It makes me want to pull one out the bag and I've thought of that many times. I've thought of crossing that line many times with dudes that smelled so fucking bad. I thought, because I always got my bag on me, pulling it out and be like, dude, and just insulting the shit out of him. Because his aroma's insulting my nose and everyone around. It's just, I'm being fun, but I'm dead serious. This has happened several times. You've been around somebody at the gym where it's like, oh, God, when you walk by him. It wasn't a fart that he had. That's his body odor. Whew. Degree Cool Rush. Right guard. Dove Ferment. Something. At least have your hygiene in order with some decent deodorant. Antiperspirant is your friend. I'm telling you. Yes, it's chemicals on your skin. Who gives a shit? Don't stink. That's just not cool, right? That's why we're talking about fragrances for places that you could potentially stink a little bit, right? So we can keep it fresh, keep it light, keep it tight, clang and bang, build the muscle, and go on with our day. And fragrances like this go right with that. Well, I had a little bit of fun with that. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sure it offended some because it is the internet at the end of the day. And when you speak strongly and firmly with strong opinions about things, some are going to love it, some are going to laugh, some are going to get their little panties in a bunch. Some are just going to, be neutral and be like, that's really not content for me. Because people that aren't gym goers aren't going to watch this video anyway, right? That's just the way I go about it with the gym. This is some of my personal favorites. Again, I don't wear something every day. I really don't. I've gotten back to wearing something more than I used to. I used to wear something every time years ago. But I got away from that for a long time because it's just like, it's really not that important to me to wear a fragrance to the gym because my hygiene's good. I got my deodorant on, all that good stuff. I'm even without a fragrance, I ain't that dude at the gym that's stinking. I'm just not going to be. Never am. And I sweat my ass off some workouts, like really sweat my ass off. So it's all about your hydration and everything too, because what you put in comes out your pores when you're sweating. Just remember that. Stay hydrated and eat less processed garbage. And that'll help you with your natural odors as well. Just another pro tip. So there's links down below with all these if you want to check them out. Of course, you don't have to buy a damn thing to watch these videos. I just appreciate you spending some time. And I hope you were entertained in some form or fashion by this. You have nothing else anyways. Make sure to like and subscribe before you leave. And if you're training today, have a great workout. I got back and rear delts today. So have a good one, guys.